Good morning, everyone. I'm Marylee Battaglia, and I'm here to do today's children's conversation. Our story is about the first sin. One of the animals that God created was very tricky. It was the serpent, or a snake. The serpent was clever and sly and up to no good. Did God really say you can't eat the fruit from the trees in the garden? The serpent hissed softly to Eve. No, said Eve. God said we can eat fruit from any of the trees in the garden, except for the tree in the middle of the garden. God said not to eat from that one and not to even touch it. The serpent smiled, a sneaky little smile. God doesn't want you to eat fruit from that tree, because if you do, you will know everything. You will be just like God. The serpent hissed in his sly way. Eve looked at the tree in the middle. She said, that fruit sure looks good. So she ate some, and then she gave some to Adam also. As soon as they ate the fruit, everything in their life changed. Adam and Eve became very embarrassed and shy. They sewed some leaves together, making some clothes to try to cover up their bodies. They stood nervously, hiding behind the bushes. Then they heard God walking around in the garden, and God called out to them, "Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Where are you?" Adam and Eve hid. "Hey, where did you go?" called God. Adam peeked out from behind some vines, and he said, "I heard you. I was afraid." "Why were you afraid?" asked God. "Well, I don't have any clothes on for one thing," said Adam, who was very embarrassed. "So I hid." I see," God replied. "Who told you that you didn't have any clothes on?" Adam said nothing. "Did you eat the fruit from the tree I told you not to eat from?" asked God. "Eve gave it to me," Adam blurted out. "The serpent made me do it," exclaimed Eve. "He tricked me." God sighed. "I told you not to eat from that tree. Because you have done what I have told you not to do, life will be difficult for you now. You will have to leave this beautiful garden, and you will have to work very hard to get the things that you need." When you and I do something wrong and we get caught, what's the first thing we are likely to do in response? Make an excuse? "Oh, I didn't steal the toy from my brother Tommy." So you might be blaming your sibling for what you did, the action that you took. Or it could be that you blame someone saying that they told you you could cross the street with your bicycle and ride on the other side of the road, but you didn't have your parents' permission. Why do you think taking responsibility for our own actions is so hard to do? Think about that. Let's do our prayer. I'm going to pray a line, and then we're going to say part of the Lord's Prayer in response. And the part that we're going to repeat is, "Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." Trespasses and sins are words that we can exchange for each other. So some people would use the word trespasses in the Lord's Prayer. Some people might use the word sins. So here we go with our prayer. God, sometimes we mess things up. We hurt ourselves and others, and we put distance between us. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. It's so easy to lie, to cheat, to steal, and ignore the needs of other people around us. It's so hard to say, "I'm sorry, I really messed up." Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Help us, Lord, as we are loved. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Amen. Have a wonderful week.